Glaciers in Canada's mountains are melting 4 times faster now than they have been in the past. And at this rate, over 80% of them will disappear by the end of the century. You don't need to live in the mountains to be affected by mountains. Glaciers and snow in mountains feeds the big mountain rivers that flow into the surrounding lowlands, into the Pacific Ocean, across the prairies and into northern Canada. The Fraser River, one of the major spawning rivers for sockeye salmon, is now above 18 degrees Celsius. Species that are adapted to the cold don't do so well when things warm up. Pikas, little rock rabbits, they love it when there's snow on the ground. But if it starts to rain, they can't go out and forage. Their condition changes. Sometimes you see them locally go extinct. Forest fires, wildfire in the mountains have been increasing in recent years. In 2018, there were over 556 wildfires burning in British Columbia at the same time. This affects communities and people who live in mountains, the wildlife, and the smoke and the air quality declining across most of the province.
The Alpine Club of Canada is our country's national mountaineering organization. We have 15,000 members across the country, and those members engage in mountaineering and outdoor activities, whether it's staying in huts, or it's going climbing or skiing, section camps, or whether it's attending our national general mountaineering camp that occurs every summer and has so since 1906. Part of our mandates has been the promotion of mountain science and mountain sustainability. We have had a very long history of volunteerism and stewardship and conservation. In 2017, our member survey asked us to step up. We felt that it was important to do so, not just for our predecessors, but also for future generations as well.
Our goal is protection of mountain environments by disseminating information about change that's occurring in the mountains that's affecting biodiversity and people and communities who live in the mountains. I imagine that most of you are here in this room for the same reason I am, and it's that we love mountains.
And it's only really in the last perhaps 30 years there's been a real focus on the role that mountains played.
The report is a collection of contributions about change in mountain environments written by Canadian experts, people living in mountain communities, including Indigenous people, scientists, social scientists, and from natural resource managers. We're hoping to raise Canadians' awareness about the urgency of acting to protect our mountain environments, that people will become advocates for mountain conservation and mountain stewardship.